Frack on. Welcome to the episode of Frack the Canon. I am René Mendoza. I am joined by my brother from another mother, Mr. C.G. McCree from Milwaukee. What is up, good sir?
Yo, yo.
How you doing, man? Long time. No, we've been long time no see. In studio. It's been 2 years since we've been done one of these in the studio. How you feeling about this?
I feel no ways about anything.
Alrighty. What we're talking about today is big 90s kids. We did the first movie. We're doing the second movie. Talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze. What do you remember about that movie?
I remember the opening scene specifically.
Did I mention I study martial arts?
Hey, what do you think this guy? Get him.
No.
Yeah, you're gonna need it, kid. What? Come on.
And then I remember the, what is that? You want a pickle?
You want a pickle? I'll give you a pickle.
I'll give you a pickle.
Did I?
Vanilla ice.
That movie, dude, I don't know why. Like, I love the first movie the most, but this one is so much fun. I enjoy that movie so much. Like, I actually remember, the big thing I remember was Ernie Reyes playing Keno. What did you think about him?
I mean, you know, when you're a kid, he's that, you know, he's that Robin kid. He's the character that you kind of identify with, that gets to hang out with the turtles, you know, that you wish you used to.
So compared to the first one and second one, what did you think about the two? How would you rate them compared?
I mean, now I would say I like the first one more now.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a kid, I like the second one more.
I agree. I think the second one was a lot more fun. But now as an adult, quote up adult, I feel weird about it. I'm like, it's like, where are their weapons? Why aren't they using their weapons? What else? There was a new April. Talk about a minute. Something that I found disappointing, because the rumor, I don't know if you remember this, but the rumor was they're gonna have Bebop and Rocksteady in the second one. I don't remember if they showed them or not in the teachers, but when we got Roja and Taja, the snapping turtle and the fox, I'm like, what the hell is this? Where the frack are Bebop and Rocksteady? And that was disappointing to me. How did you feel about that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, as a kid, you're watching the cartoon and you want them to be the same thing that you're watching, you know. And you know, because I played the video game too, and Bebop and Rocksteady were on the video game too.
Right.
But then, you know, but you know, as a kid, you know, also as a kid, I didn't have my finger on the pulse of Hollywood or anything. You know what I mean? I didn't know anything about rumors or whatever, who were supposed to be in the movie or anything. You know, I'm just a kid wanting to see Ninja Turtles in theaters.
I agree. What was your favorite moment in the movie?
Probably the beginning fight.
That was a good fight. What else did I want to talk about? I just want to go over because I love those movies. I love the first two. It's my favorite. I remember being in theaters. Like, do you remember the experience of being in theaters, watching that movie?
I don't for that one. I don't actually. I don't.
I just remember the VHS, having a VHS. I remember staring at the VHS cover for so long. I remember you have to wait, you have to unpack it and everything. For those kids who don't remember VHSs, the long thing. What else? What do you want to talk about? What do you want to point out or they say?
What do you want to talk about? What moment do you want to talk about?
All right. One moment I want to talk about. That bugged me as a kid. What was it? 91, 92 when that movie came out. So we were 5, 6 years old. But something that bugged me as a kid was when Shredder becomes Super Shredder, right? Because he got involved with all that the ooze. Something that bugged me to no end, and it still bugged me. I don't know why it bugged me as a kid, but I'm like, why did his armor also mutate?
all of it! It's a super shredder!
No, I feel you.
What did you think about that?
I mean, yeah, like I said, I mean, honestly, it's been a long time since I've seen this movie, but like I said, like I didn't have thoughts on that. I guess when I was younger, when I was a kid, yeah, I was just like, hey, whatever, you know, he's Super Shredder. It was like, because like I said, I played the video games, so it was just like natural when I saw that in the movie. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, okay, it's the final boss coming back for his other thing. You know what I mean? When you watch it again, it's certainly like not as good a movie as you remember as a kid. But you know, but it was, you know, it was fine for what it was. It was a movie meant for kids to enjoy, and I enjoyed it when I was a kid.
I don't know. I just remember there was a lot of moments too. When they get kidnapped, I'm like, how do they? They're ninjas. How do they get kidnapped? How did they get caught? You know, I remember this one scene where they're like, it's quiet, it's too quiet, and then it's Ralph. It's a little too Ralph. I don't know why that bugged me too. I'm like, I don't know. That's just kind of not. Nah. April O'Neil. How'd you feel about the April O'Neil compared for the first one?
I like this one better.
I did too. I don't know why, but I liked her a lot more. Okay, that's all I have to say about that. All right, there's one moment. Remember when Keanu had to do the test to join the Foot Clan?
Kind of.
When he had to go in and he had to get off all these like bells off his mannequin without making a single noise, and Raph goes in and does it for him. Remember that?
Man, listen, it's been a long time since I've seen this movie, man. Like specifics, no, I'm probably not gonna remember specifics.
Okay.
But just go into the story. Go.
No, I just remember that was cool. I just remember being like, oh, that's pretty dope. I wish I could do that. Be that fast as a turtle, a Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, I feel you.
Anything turtle-wise you want to talk about? You want to mention?
Anything general you say?
Yeah, turtle-wise, yeah.
I mean, you know, this movie was, you know, it had sequel syndrome, right? You know, there was more one-liners, there was more punchiness to it. You know, you could say they went kiddier too. They were just trying to be bigger and grander, and you know, appeal to a broader audience. I mean, if there's anything, you know, I still remember the Turtles fondly. They were the Turtles of my childhood, you know. And I remember the movie fondly, but like I said, I remember that at least the last time I seen it, you know what I mean? I remembered it with like kind of rose-colored glasses. Like it's certainly not as good a movie as it used to be, but excuse me. You know, it is one that, you know, one of those movies that you look back to that you enjoyed as a kid as something like, you know, you remember it with those nostalgia colored glasses. But beyond that, yeah, like I said, I barely even remember like actual plot. So
only because I watched it recently at work. I'm like, I haven't seen the movie in a minute. I'm like, let's like it's the 20th anniversary coming up. Maybe we should do an episode like we did for the first one. Yeah, no, I would compare these movies a lot. Maybe because again, maybe it's a nostalgia thing, but I compare these a lot higher than the other live action movies that come out recently. Like, did you see the new ones? What are your thoughts on those?
I thought the first one was okay, and the second one was kind of trash.
I don't. Much. I just remember. The only thing I remember was the guy who plays Baxter. Was that his name? He was Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry. Like I'm like, oh, he's actually acting. He's actually acting in this movie. Yeah. That's all I got, really. That's all I really got. Like, I just wanted to do a quick episode in the studio about Ninja Turtles.
You sure? Ninja Turtles always a good subject.
But yeah, it's been a minute too since I saw it. So like, well, last week, but that's still a minute. Yeah, no, I guess that's it for this quickie episode. Alrighty. Well, thank you, CJ. Thank you for joining us for this quickie episode. We'll see you same fracking time, same fracking channel. Frack off.